Hello and welcome to your daily astrology and tarot horoscope brought to you by Nicholas for today, Thursday, October 16 of 2014. And the planet of the day is Jupiter. And what's going on with Jupiter? Well, it's about a degree away from making a sextile to the North Node. And so as I look at the chart here, Jupiter is at 18 degrees of Leo, and the North Node is at 19 degrees of Libra. Therefore, it's about 60 degrees away. And as this starts to happen, as Jupiter goes more exact, this is a heightened sense of, it makes everything bigger and it makes everything luckier and it brings benefits and joy and those types of themes to whatever it touches. And when it's going into the North Node like this, the cosmic weather is basically saying pay attention to your North Star. Pay attention to your calling. And so to really align with your Jupiter energy today is to really look at that Jupiter's in Leo right now and the North Node's in Libra. What do those mean for you in your chart? Where are those connecting? How can you expand and feel lucky and bring good luck and good fortune to those areas? Just expect that to kind of happen. Just be bigger and boisterous like a Jupiter is, especially in the sign of Leo. And it's a great way to align with your Jupiter energy. So just know where the transiting North Node is in your chart and really pay attention to those themes and try to really make those bigger and expand upon those right now. The signifying card of the week, the glare is, sorry, so bad, is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune means do the work, and some good benefits are coming your way this week. And if you watch my weekly tarot reading, I definitely get into this. I will link that video below in the comments or in the description section. Just remember, if you can't read everything in the description section, to please just click the read more button, and you'll be able to see everything I put in there. Now, the Thursday, how do we do this Jupiter thing, you ask? Well, the emotional energy that we need to embody, that we're going to feel, that we're going to be gravitating towards, this go with the flow. We need to just flow like the Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups in a standard card. Everything's fine, everything's serene. Go with the flow really reminds me of the Fool card, but when you're doing this for water, it's an elemental theme. So this is your emotions, this is your intuition, this is your internal guidance. You follow that today and you will get, you'll be aligning with your Wheel of Fortune. So, the external card of the day from the Wild Unknown is the Hanged Man. And I always think of the Hanged Man as the quintessential mystic. I think of him as a shaman. The mystic has to go through some of these rites of passages to become a shaman, though. So it's the mystic just before he's a full-fledged healer in a way, because they put themselves in these, you have to die 3 times before you can become a shaman. So you go through these horrifying things to your body, and you kind of realize what your place is with the material world and what your place is with the spiritual world. I'll just read what the Hangman means from Kim Cron's book. Many people talk about the art of letting go, but what does it really mean? How do you achieve it? The Hangman has all the answers. He's the master of non-attachment. This card implies there's a sacrifice, a difficult or painful situation coming up in your life. Though you naturally want to resist a struggle through it, be more like the Hangman. Find stillness, open your eyes, and use this new perspective to learn something. You're stuck here either way. So that's the power of doing yoga. Is you're in some tree pose, or you're in some half moon pose. Oh my gosh, and you're standing on one leg and trying to balance and trying to have a smile on your face and breathe. It's crazy. And you put yourself in these hard situations and you become not attached. You breathe in it, you understand it, you feel it, and you let it go. I'm not sure. It's just, I guess the big advice for Thursday is to remain passive, to remain going with the flow. I've recorded these videos several times. Something that should take an hour and a half has been taking 4 hours because my computer keeps crashing. That's like a hangman. Something sudden, something I don't want to be dealing with. I just have to relax and keep doing it. And it's making me make these videos shorter, so you just learn from it and you have to keep going, especially in the Mercury retrograde. The astrology of the day is the Sun is going to conjunct the Mercury is coming back and retrograding back into Libra, and Mercury is going to conjunct the Sun at 1:40 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So pay attention to any themes around communication and how you shine and how you're getting your communication out. Mercury retrograde technically isn't the time to get your communication out. It's actually a time to channel those messages. So if you can write down and journal or be prepared to be getting insights today like that, and if you write those down, you'd really be aligning with your Mercury energy. Mercury will also be sextiling Mars at 6:49 p.m. So you're going to have a lot of energy towards communication at that time. Things will be stimulated. People will be a lot more verbose. Mars is part of that grand trine with Uranus and Mars and Jupiter. So things are going to be really expansive when things like that happen. So I guess Mars is probably out of the grand trine by then, so just pay attention to, Mars is at 22 degrees. It's still, but Uranus is at 14 degrees, so that grand fire trine that's been going on is a little loose. It depends on how you want to interpret that. So I guess I can for sure say that as Mercury goes into Mars, as Mercury sextiles Mars, because Mercury's in Venus and Mars is at 22 degrees of Sagittarius, just pay attention to how your communication gets activated, how you're expressing yourself, and once again, it's a great time to be channeling and journaling the insights that you're getting today. That's the big theme that I'm feeling for today, and having to go with the Thursday flow. So something externally is going to make us, we're going to have to be non-attached to something externally that's happening. We're going to have to emotionally stay going with the flow, and things will work out. And that's it. Well, one thing is, Jupiter is sextile the North Node. That's something I've already discussed. Just align with whatever that part of your chart is calling you to do. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to hear how the Wheel of Fortune is playing out for you. How are you approaching your fortune? How are you approaching your luck? The more you develop that, the better your part of fortune will be in your chart, and these transits will stimulate good events for you. So I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Thanks for watching.